Hi, here's a real simple sharpening fixture that anyone can make to sharpen these cupped carbide cutters. I don't know if you can see that the way how the light is, but the front face here, the top face, is cupped. It was more like the typical flat ones. The cutting face would look like that, and it's just then a matter of getting a paddle hone, and doing this, and you're sharp. That's not the case with these cupped carbide cutters. You need to hone this outside edge. So how do you do that, you say? Well, here we go. I've got a half-inch steel shaft, and I've relieved the front a bit because, as you can see on these cutters, here, try to pull that back a bit, they're tapered, right? They taper 1 millimeter. So this back part, I've tapered that down to, let's see here, take a quick measurement, semi-quick measurement. Yeah, that's 8 millimeters on the back side. So these are a 12 millimeter cutter, and that hole in the proper screw, this is a T15 Torx head. It's a pan head, domed head, hardened screw, purpose made for this, and it's a 4 millimeter screw. So you can use other screws, but these are the screws that are designed for this purpose. They're designed, specifically made to hold these indexable, replaceable carbide cutters. Okay, so as you can see, I just attached that. Okay, and then I turn the lathe on, and yeah, I got a little bit of wobble here, and I hold my diamond paddle hone on here. This is 1,000 grit on this face and 400 grit on this face. 400 removes the carbide pretty quickly. You probably want to protect yourself from the carbide dust or carborundum dust. And that's what this black stuff is here on the hone. Okay. It's pretty quick. Okay. I've switched over to the 1,000 grit. I'm not running very fast, maybe 500 RPM or something. Basically, I'm power honing. I'm moving the hone back and forth, and that's it. Okay? Super easy to sharpen these things. You don't have to throw them away. And that's for the cupped face. Okay? So this little fixture that I have, anybody can make these things. It's about an inch and a half long piece of shafting, half-inch diameter. Let's see if I can get you into the screen. And I've drilled a hole and tapped it to accept the proper screw. That's a 4 millimeter screw. And that's it, okay? You screw that on. Again, the round or even the square but flat cutters, right? You don't need to do that because they cut from this face, right? If this was a flat one, and you just hone it. You don't need to hone these cupped ones there. You hone them on the face because that's the engagement face. You could, in theory, actually hone this face. You would do that with a ceramic stone or the right kind of water stone, well, any kind of stone, but there's no point in doing that. It becomes very difficult to get an accurate honing job on this cupped face. So that's why we just hone this outside edge, okay? If you don't want to make one of these things and you're using these kind of cutters, 12mm cutters. I buy them from eBay. They're pretty cheap. You want to buy one of these little fixtures. Apparently they are available online. The ones I've seen, they're designed so you're actually grinding rather than putting them in your chuck. I'll make you one, okay? I'll sell you this thing for 25 bucks. It'll come with the 4mm screw. And if you really want, for an extra $10, I'll sell you the carbide, the 12mm carbide insert as well, the cupped carbide insert. These things are absolutely fantastic for hollowing tools, right here. Okay, I use these things for deep vessel hollowing. Okay, like that. They actually shear cut rather than scrape. They will scrape too if you don't use them right. So here you go. Here's a little fixture, easy to make. Okay, cheers, bye.